Hey everyone, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Yay. Today is my kid's last day of school. So yeah, summer is officially starting, and Adrian finished his 6th grade. He finished his elementary school very successfully. Nathaniel finished his 11th grade very successfully as well, and Vicky finished 4th grade. So yes, it's the beginning of summer, and now we are going to get busy trying to entertain them. But yeah, we'll figure something out. Listen, my name is Jessi with Simply Refreshing Life, and today is DIY Friday. And I come every weekday from Monday to Friday from Monday to Thursday. I bring with inspiration, motivational stories. And right now, for example, we're going through Proverbs. So it's been really rewarding. I don't know if you've catch any of those videos, but they've been really, really, really good. So I encourage you to go to YouTube, search Simply Refreshing Life, and you will see all those videos, all those episodes. On Mondays and Wednesdays are in English, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays are in Spanish. So there's no excuse. If you speak English or Spanish, you can watch any of those. Every other Friday I do, actually every Friday I do a DIY, but every other Friday I do one in English, and then the next following Friday I do it in Spanish, and so on. So today is the English one. So last Friday I was supposed to do this, but I was really sick, you guys. I had a really, really bad migraine headache, and I couldn't stand the light or, the camera or anything. So I excused myself, and I received a lot of grace from you all, and I'm very thankful because I posted something on Facebook saying I can't do the video today. I don't feel good. And a lot of you sent prayers and best wishes and just, encouraged me to take care of myself, which I did. And I really appreciate your support on that. Thank you so much for all of you that have sent me messages encouraging me to continue with the golden nuggets and with the perlitas in Spanish, and even, on Fridays with the DIYs. I really appreciate that, because sometimes I don't hear anything and I'm thinking, is this worth it? Should I continue? Should I, are people getting, what I this intends to do? And all of a sudden I get messages saying, hey, I want you to know that I saw the replay, and this blessed me. And it's just, it fills my heart with joy. So I'm really, really thankful for that. So I do appreciate your messages. People send me messages through Facebook. Simply Refreshing Life Coaching Services is my Facebook page. You can send me there. Or comment here if you're watching on YouTube. Or I also broadcast on my personal Facebook. And a lot of you also send me messages there. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I want to announce next week. Oh my gosh, it's already next week. Next week is June. And the 2nd of June, we kick off a new series called Still on the Road. Don't miss that, you guys. If you missed any of my episodes, don't miss this one, okay? And on Wednesday the 2nd, we start with Still on the Road. And those are stories. I have interviewed women that have so willingly shared their life story. And each episode is different. And the first one we're going to kick it off is with a story of faith. Still on the road through faith. And you cannot miss this testimony. It's just amazing. I mean, seriously, I was so encouraged by listening to Kim when she told us her story through breast cancer. And I mean, seriously, you cannot miss it. Don't miss it. It's gonna be on YouTube, Simply Refreshing Life. I'm probably gonna come live and then present you the video, and then just kind of talk about it. So it might be a little longer than 15 minutes, only because I'm gonna come live for a minute and just introduce you the video and talk to you about that, and then after I will talk a little bit as well. And just this is a great story, so don't miss it. And then we have it in Spanish as well. We're kicking it off on the 3rd of June in Spanish as well. And yesterday I interviewed another lady who was willing to share her story, and it was amazing, you guys. I mean, I'm seriously, it's going to blow your mind like it has with me. All right, let's get to it today. Let me move my phone over here. Let me show you. Some of you have already seen the picture, but we made this. I made this. I was inspired, and Pinterest, of course. Those of you who know me know that I am a Pinterest junkie. I call myself a Pinterest junkie because everything I find there is just amazing. It is a little different than the one I saw on Pinterest only because of the materials that I found available to me were a little different, but I really love the way it turned out. So I love tea and my kitchen was full of boxes with tea. So I decided to put everything in one place and it works out really nice. So I made this tier. So all these materials are from Dollar Tree. So I went to Dollar Tree and I got this arrows right here. Now these arrows have like a string because you can hang them, like you can decorate them and hang them. But I took off the string from it and I just used it as a column like this. I bought these boxes. These are the boxes, the original box like this that were available to me. Sometimes they have little crates. If they have that and you like that, you can do that. I didn't find any crates available. They have like these little cute crates. But I found these boxes and this is what I used. I bought 4 thinking that I could fit the 4, but it's only 3 because of the arrow it's only big enough. Okay. So this is the box. I also used paint, of course. You can use any color you want, but I went with 2 white and then this middle one is yellow. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, if you can appreciate the color, but this is yellow. And I painted the arrows in blue. Again, you can choose any color. I don't like the quality of the acrylic paints at Dollar Tree. That's the only thing I didn't get at Dollar Tree. But I got my paints, my acrylic paints at Hobby Lobby, and they're only 98 cents. So it's not like I spend a lot of money. Get a glue that is good for wood. And I forgot, I don't know where the clamps are. Let me see if I have them here. Oh, no. They also have these clamps that you can put on so you can wait for the glue to dry. So I don't know where I left them, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I left them downstairs because I took it downstairs for a little while and I forgot them there. But they're like, this clamps on that you can, when you glue this is why I'm going to show you in pictures in a minute how to make this, because I couldn't make it in front of you because the glue takes a little longer. Of course, the paint takes longer to dry. And then, the glue takes a little longer. You'll see them in the pictures. Okay. Of course, you need a container to put your paint in. Right, and so you don't paint out of the bottle because it's very inconvenient, and a brush to paint, and I think that's pretty much it. The glue I got also from Dollar Tree. This worked really well. I was surprised. It's called liquid adhesive, and it's for wood and other materials. So I was really surprised in the quality of this one. I thought it wasn't going to work, and it did. The only thing is you have to let it dry. You cannot glue it and then wait or expect to glue right away. So that's why I use the clamps and I let it dry for about overnight. And then, I glue the other side and I let it dry for a little while and then I continue working on it. So let me play the video. I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to play the video. And as the video is playing, I'm going to be talking to you and the process that I follow to do this. So it took me, I can only work on this in the evenings. So it took me a few days to do it, about 3 to 4 days to do it. It's a process because you have to wait till it dries. You can probably do it in a day or 2 if you have more time. And, but you have to wait for the drying process. So just be aware of that, okay? All right, so let's play the video and give me a second, okay? Okay, so here is all the materials. I also got this chalk little signs here and this chalk pens that are really nice. All of this is at Dollar Tree. And I got them in different colors. Right here on your left, on your right, you'll see the clamps that I was telling you about. So this is how your arrows come with that string, and they're attached with a staple. So make sure you remove that. You can yank it off, or you just see a staple remover to get it off. I hope this is being heard. I hope so. Also remove that sticker. I almost forgot to remove it. and I almost paint over it. So don't do that. Don't make that mistake. So I painted them back and front, and I used a magazine on the bottom so I wouldn't get any paint on my desk. And so I painted both of them. I chose light blue to paint my arrows, but you can choose any color you like to paint them. Then I painted my boxes. For the white boxes, for the white color, I had to give it two hands because it was really light. And I also painted front and back and of the boxes. So I chose a yellow box, and then two of them were white. I chose white. So, not bad. Then once they were dry, I aligned them in the arrow very carefully, and I put glue on them so they can, obviously they can glue together. And I could just align them very well. So if you see in these pictures, I was trying to really carefully align them so they wouldn't look crooked, or one of them is like, more to the left of the other. So I make sure that they were well aligned so they looked all even. And then I put those clumps together. Also found a Dollar Tree. So I waited. I left this overnight to dry. And I did this. Look, you can write whatever you like, but I really, really love these things. They're so much fun to write with. And I put teacup time. And then you have to let it dry completely. Then I attached the little signs, and I put the clumps as well, just to make sure that it stays together. And it turned out so cute. And look at it. It looks so much organized on how I did this. So that's it. It was really simple. The only thing that took the longest was the drying process. The drying for the paint, when you paint it, you have to make sure that you let it dry. And then if you need to give it another hand, you do it, after it dries. Don't try to do it at the same time, because it won't look nice. Also, when you're waiting for the glue to dry, just leave it alone. Put it in a place that you don't touch it. You don't check, if it's glued or anything. Because one of the things that I did when I glued the first time, I did unclamp it. Like I took the clamps like sooner than that, and then it started to come off. So I knew I needed to wait longer, and I waited about half an hour, and I was like, no. That's not how you do things. You have to wait. Patience is the key here. So so I finally I just let it dry. I just put it back here, and I let it dry, and completely dried off, and it's very sturdy. I was really surprised because I really had doubts on the glue that it will hold, and it holds beautifully. And it's when you put it down, these two things hold it together. So when you put it down, it will hold together. Now, one thing that I did not have on hand was a file, a wood file. And some of these pieces are a little rough. So if you have one, I will suggest to just file it down so it becomes smooth. It's a little rough. It's not completely smooth. So the boxes are more smoother than the arrows, more smoother. Oh my gosh. The boxes are smoother. If my English teacher hears me speak like that, she's going to go like, anyway. So just make sure you do file them if you have one. I didn't have one, so I just kind of went with it. So not a big deal. But I really love the way it turned out. So, and you might be thinking, what does this have to do with the coaching that you do or self-care? Well, arts and crafts is my self-care go-to hobby. I love painting. I love, doing things like that. It just relaxes me a lot. So this is one of the things that I do, and one of the things that I'm sharing with you. And if you see some of my other DIYs, I do that too. I kind of do different DIYs. Just, I don't know. I really like it, and it's my time. It's me time. And so I enjoy it. So I hope you like this project. And if you do it, show it to me. I would love to see your creation, because I'm sure you're going to come up with something. The colors might be different or the design might be different. And I would love to see it. You can, if you're seeing this on Facebook, you can just put the picture there in the comments. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you can email me if you like, Jessi@simplyrefreshinglife.com. Very easy. And I would love to see your creations. Have an awesome weekend. I will not be here on Monday. It's a holiday. Have a great holiday. If you're traveling, be safe. And I will see you again on Tuesday. For Tuesdays in Spanish, and then Wednesday with the Still on the Road. Don't miss that. It's going to be great. Have a great weekend. Bye.